Hey guys, Ryan's here. Hey Ryan, Jessica. Hey Jessica, Michael's here. Nice to see you, Michael. Everyone's saying hi. Lee's here. Says Jessica, I missed you. Jessica says I'm nervous, but I'll be okay. Anything in particular? Jessica's gonna be live tomorrow. Oh, that's why you're nervous. It's gonna be fine, Jessica. I guarantee you. Jessica says, ready for Eric. I'm ready for you, Jessica. I thought. Hey Marlon, Marlon, how are you? Marlon, where are you? How are you? Where are you? He says, say Yogi, sir. Hey Lee, did you find your poem yet? I saw Abigail quite a few places this morning, doing what Abigail does best, helping people. Such a good person. Lisa says, laughing, the only darling I have is Anthony Midnight Foot Soldier. Let's see. Brian says, hi. Hey, Ryan. Better now, what kind of? Well, let's do some breathing in just a little bit. We'll do it early on. I just want to see who else shows up. Because I'd like to try a breath. I've only shown a few people because sometimes it can be, if we were in person, it's easy to teach. But hey, JR, how was the rest of your workout with Jace? How are you feeling after that? I'm doing pretty good. Jessica says I'm better now. What kind of? We'll see if we can get you all the way. Yeah, in person, the easy breath to teach, but virtually, not quite so. But it's a very, hey, Cat said hi, but it's a very powerful breath. Hey, Jace, you're looking awful.
Hello, brother. Just wanted to pop up and say, thank you for this afternoon.
My pleasure. It was fun.
I really appreciated the warm up.
Go ahead.
I appreciated the warm up, and then I had the pleasure of working with JR. Oh wow, what a great guy! He got to a point where he had a few little hurdles to get through, and I think he crossed them with flying colours.
Well, it's hot for you guys too.
Are you, Anna? It's crazy warm still. Crazy warm. Jessica, Big Dan, JR, here he is. He's here. Lucy, Lee. Who else? We got Cat and Jack, Ryan, Jessica, Lily, Marlon, baby. Hopefully I've caught most people. But yes,
you're looking
Michael,
really fluffy.
It's getting to that point now where it's just gone to the next little stage. I seem to be developing little smiles. The more I think about it, the more I smile. It's like, oh, bless. I must just say as well, Leo said so. He pointed something out. He's been going for a long time, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of days. Praveen, hi buddy. Yogi time, yogi time, yogi time, yogi time, yogi.
Just for you, Praveen.
That was just for Praveen, you know that. I have one more session coming up with the amazing Dan. 3 times in a day. What's going on?
Yeah, and Dan had a session earlier too with Leo. Dan
did a crazy session with Leo. They've upped the weights. The increase, yeah, making me want to push a little bit harder now. So the inspiration, it definitely works. Leo said so. I've got to thank that guy. He actually shouted out and explained to a couple of people that I've been part of this community for quite a little time. And the support, always supported everybody. Always keep the door open. Always show that love and kindness. And it's testament to the people that I spend time with, like yourself, that it's just a pleasure to be doing this. So I really can't moan.
Thank you, Jace. It's, you know what? You're absolutely right. And Leo's after. It's just it's a wonderful place to be, wonderful people to hang out with. Um, everyone for I don't even though I'm not doing a bunch of burpees, I still draw when I'm doing my reps with my kettlebell. I still draw. Hey T, so much inspiration from you, from Leo, from Reaper. Because no matter if it's kettlebell or on the floor, a rep is a rep is a rep. Um,
It really doesn't matter how much work you're doing, as long as you're doing something. If you're just sitting there doing nothing, you've only got yourself to blame when you're feeling really that bad. Those times when you're feeling bad, you can get out of those little bad situations, release that positive energy, get those endorphins flowing, improve that heart rate, get it up a little bit, get a little bit of sweat flowing. Realise all the gains that you're getting from it outweigh all the hard work that you've got to put in. You finally reach a destination where you find great comfort and great relief in all the efforts that you've put in. And it's the same for helping people. Never be afraid just to go that little step further, do that little bit more, because the rewards that you'll get back afterwards, they're priceless. They have the ultimate value. Good love.
and I got to thank you guys because I think I don't want to throw out names, but I think a specific certain someone was on the fence about me. Wasn't sure if I was okay or not until she saw how big my arms were, and then all of a sudden,
I think it was more of a case of she realised that you chase the other birds away.
I think that's it. Hey, Lucy mentioned that she gave me a Jace shout out. Where did it go? She did a yogi when I came into our live stream today. So Jace and Dan does it when I show up.
Brother, the love is spread far and wide. People don't do that because they're unhappy. They do that because they feel that joy. They feel that positive energy. So long may it continue. Right, I am going to tuck into a little bit of food.
Well,
I do have a big bag of chips to go with it, but I don't want to show those. That'd be wrong. Obviously, I'm supposed to be one of those guys, but
well, you're bulking up too.
got to be done. Right, much love, much kindness, and thank you again for this afternoon. You're an absolute
You're welcome.
legend.
Thank you.
Go Goose! Go Goose! Go Goose!
If if you guys were around this morning, you will know the goose reference. I don't know how I ended up talking for about 35 minutes. Nothing about geese. I was spurred on by the likes of Jessica, and Kat, and Jace. All right, where were we? Sorry, guys, I missed out on some of the chat. He was saying how great the burpee community is. Absolutely so. Jared says, I'm going to try and join in and see what I can do, Jace. Fiend says, heard after so many days. It has been a bit, Ravine. He says, I gave Yogi yay holla dollar bill yeah yogi time in my life today. She combined everything in one perfect greeting. Hey Josh. He says, when I saw Jason Yogi, saw both the brothers, the question was, who is elder? Me by far. He says, right, laughing just for Yogi Air. That was much appreciated. Hey North, our brother Lee is here. Lee, how are you, my friend? All right, let me know who's up for some breath work. We're going to do something different. I've shown this to Kat before. Maybe one or two other people here, because it can be a little difficult to lead people through online, but I'd like to show everyone how to do it. This is called two different things, Nani Chandra and Anulom Vilom, two Sanskrit names. It is alternate nostril breathing. We start with the left. This is called the pranayama mudra, the Vishnu mudra. 2 fingers. Officially, they should be side to side. My fingers don't stay side by side. If your fingers don't stay side by side, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Thumbs up. There's a reason for this. Your thumb is used on the right side. Your other 2 fingers are used on the other side. And then you use both to gently pinch the nose. What we're going to do is breathe in. We always start with the left. We always end with the left. We breathe in. I believe I've done this with bumblebee tea before too. We breathe in through the left. We're going to, for a count of 4, just like we do on a regular breath, we're going to hold for a count of 4. And then we lift and breathe out through our right. We're going to do that for a count of 8. If you're having trouble, we'll do it for 4. We're going to demonstrate a couple times. So, a couple breaths in and out. I'm going to breathe in for 4. Hold. Exhale. Count of 8. Now I'm going to immediately breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Instead of doing 4, 4, 8, we're going to do 4, 4, 4 to keep it simple for the first time through. Before we start, any questions, any confusion, let me know. Demonstrate one more time as I wait and see if there's any questions. I'm going to breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale. Breathe in for 4. Hold. Exhale. Breathe in for 4. Hold. Now, if the mudra seems a little difficult, simplify it. This is an actual mudra, the Vishnu mudra. I like mudras because energetic imprint. People have done this breath work with this mudra literally thousands upon thousands of years. 5,000 years. Awesome. Chapter 4. Great. Jessica gives us a thumbs up. Lisa's got it. Awesome. So if it does seem confusing, simplify it. Thumb, index finger. Pew, pew. So, whatever's easiest for you. Lisa, sorry, I'm going to have to sit this out. I tried a struggling breath, sorry. Now, Lee, if you want, you can modify it. You can breathe in for count of 2. Hold for count of 2. Exhale for count of 2. You can even skip the hold, and you can breathe in, out, in, out. I'm sorry you're sick, Josh. And it says, hey, Michael, awesome chapter 4. So, who's in? He says, I'll try. Thank you. You're welcome. Everything can always be modified. Where'd you go, Josh? Ladasindar. Gotcha. This is one of the most calming breaths. Wow, 2.2K views. Well done, Michael. Get a thumbs up from Anna. All right, I'm going to guide everyone through. Jessica gives us a thumbs up. Anna gives us a thumbs up. Here we go, guys. Close your eyes and relax. I'm going to give you all the cues that you need. So all you have to do, breathe in and breathe out. Relax. Make up your mind if you're going to use the mudra, if you're going to use your thumb and index finger. Both work. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Hey, Leo. And out. So what I'd like you to do is use your thumb on the right-hand side. And now breathe in through the left for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for a count of 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through your right side for 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through your right for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 2, 3, 4. Pinch and hold. Exhale. Sorry. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your left for 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through your left for 2, 3, 4. Pinch and hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your right for 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through your right for 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your left for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in through your left for 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your right for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in through your right for 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your left for 2, 3, 4. In through your left for 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your right for 2, 3, 4. In through your right for 2, 3, 4. And hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your left for 2, 3, 4. In through your left for 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your right for 2, 3, 4. In through your right for 2, 3, 4. And hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your left 2, 3, 4. And let go of the breath completely. Relax. Let your breath settle, coming back to its natural rhythm. Sit in that quiet place. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I'll see you back in the chat. Let me know how that worked. I messed up there one spot. I apologize, guys. Leah says, bro, wanted to ask you a book on Amazon called You Are This Close. I Am This Close. Is that you? It is me. Yep. I am this close. I got it around here somewhere. I think it's on the back, one of those back bottom things. You saw it on Amazon, Leo? Jessica says, much calmer. Thank you. It is a very, very calming breath. The let's see. Lee says, manage it. Thank you. Help me. It's a beautiful breath. Now I'm going to use a polarizing name. Leo says, don't really like self-help books. It's actually poetry, Leo. So, hey, you know what, Leo? You support me in so many ways. You support me by being a friend. You don't need to buy a book to support me, my friend. I published that book in probably 2004, 2005. Um, I appreciate all your support. So, yeah, no need. No need, Leo. I appreciate that thought so much. Hey, you got my email and send me an email and I'll actually send you a book absolutely for free. And I had said, thank you so much for a comment at peace. All right, this isn't political, but it's a political name. Hillary Clinton. Don't take it politically, it's just the name. She testified before Congress for 11 hours. And I think there was one or two bathroom breaks. She was very calm, very collected. She answered all the questions. And even politicians on the other side applauded her, um, not for what she said. They didn't like what she said, but they applauded her for her professionalism and how for 11 hours she was unflustered the entire time. No one, they threw all kinds of stuff at her. She never lost her temper. She was never upset. She perfectly calm, nonstop for 11 hours. Reporters at the end asked her, how did you do it? How did he stay so calm for 11 hours? Never getting upset, never seeming like you were tired. And she said, when we took breaks, I did the yoga. And then the reporter said, well, we didn't see you do yoga. You're not really dressed like you're going to do yoga. And she said, no, I did my yoga breath work, alternate nostril breathing. So that's the only reason I tell that story. Because I know some people are like, I can't stand this person or whatever. If I mention a politician, not about politics. It's about the breath. So, hey, vlogs, how are you, my friend? Oh, it arrives Tuesday. I'll let you know how it goes. Definitely know how you like it. I really appreciate that, Leo. Thank you so much. Michael says, "Holy crap! I was in high school way back then." My first book, published in 2000. You weren't even in high school back then. Jessica says, "Breath works. It does." It says, "I doubt she remembers." Hey, Stitch. Stitch, how are you doing? Um, give me 1 second. Annulum vilome. Alternate nostril breathing. Benefits: stress and anxiety reduction, improves respiratory health, cardiovascular health, cardio enhanced focus and concentration, better digestion, improved sleep quality, enhanced mood and well-being, stronger immune system, skin health, memory enhancement. Um, Now, eventually, we're going to do this. I don't want to say every day, but we're going to do it a little more often now that you guys got it. Here's what you're going to find. Um, it gets easier and easier. And I hope you guys do some of these breaths on your own. As well, we're going to increase the length that we hold. So eventually, we're going to work up to breathing in for 4, holding for 16, exhaling for 8, breathing in for 4, 16, and 8, which means we're taking about a little over 2 breaths per minute, which really slows down the heart rate. Absolutely amazing benefits. So when we're doing those breath holds, relax, put your focus between the eyebrows. This is the third eye. This is the sixth chakra. It is the psychic, the intuitive, um, one of the higher chakras. By higher, I don't mean better or worse. If we say lower chakra, doesn't mean worse. Just means it vibrates at a lower energy. And you sink into that breath hold. It's an amazing feeling. It says Yogi's first book was in stone. It was actually on a cave wall, and it was written in hieroglyphics. Hey, Chris. Chris says, "So Yogi and everyone." Hey, Eric Lapointe. Eric Lapointe says, "Yogi in chat." What's up, Eric? Michael says, "Yeah, I was busy getting ready to avoid the freshman spankings back then. 2000, I was in 8th grade. 2000, I was already old. In the year 2000, I was already 67. Chris, how's your weekend? Sitch says, horrible, but I would try to find some ways to make my day better. Did you do that breath work with us? Hey, Stitch, is there any chance you can get out in nature a little bit? Always, always makes me feel better. Michael says, now you just preserve. I'm just preserved. Lee says, I thought yogis didn't have time. They just was and always have been in the moment. That's the advanced yogis. I'm not there yet. I'm still stuck in time. Chris says, it's great. How's yours? I've had a pretty good weekend, actually, Chris. Yesterday, I was one owl sighting away from hitting my triple crown, my trifecta of nature videography. My goal is, such as it is, what I would like to do is get a film clip of my beaver and an owl and a fox. If I don't get the beaver early, I won't get it because they're pretty active at dawn, but then they retire for the day. Then they're active again at dusk. Yesterday, I got it right off the bat. Not a great clear shot, but I still got it. And then maybe a mile farther, I got a fox just happened across my path. And on my way back, I heard an owl and I tracked it. It kept getting right somewhere close under the tree it was, but I couldn't spot it. Just miss it. I did see it this morning. So I got the Triple Crown over the course of the weekend, but not in one walk, which is what I'd like to do. Michael says I was going to say pickled. Pickled would probably make me laugh too. Although it would make me think that I was drunk. That used to be one of the synonymous. Stitch says, or I'm sorry, Chris says, Stitch, love, Jace, Lucy, Eric, Bumblebee, Anna, Magnetic, Jace, Lucy, and Michael. Chris says that's great. My the Holy Grail. All of these have been spotted at one time or another in my neighborhood, but the chances of seeing all three are really high. Would be a bear, bald eagle, and a coyote. We had a bear wander through a month ago. I didn't see it though. I saw a bald eagle last year, and there's one floating around. A neighbor saw it about 3 days ago, and We have coyotes, but they're very elusive. Just a matter of timing. Like I say there, Chris. Hey, anyone have questions about that breath work? Did anyone have any difficulties with it? The North says, have to go. I'm sorry. We'll catch you very soon. Thank you for hanging out, Leah. I appreciate that. Hi, Karen. It's nice to see you, Karen. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Lee says, bye, all, and says hi to Karen. Jessica says, no, I loved it. Awesome. So that's going to be a regular. Kat says, I was doing it while driving, but my right nostril is a little clogged. Yeah, that can be a little bit of a hazard, but with regular practice, it also helps you keep the nasal passages clearer. Don't want to say clear. I don't want to make a big promise you'll always have clear nostrils, but it will help keep it clear. T says hi to Cat. So how you doing, T? Karen says hi to Magnetic. How you doing today? Chris says hi to Cat. Lisa says not bad. Thanks, Karen. Hope you well. Now Jessica's just bragging. My fingers stay together. Mine been doing this breath for 40 years. My fingers have never. This was one of the very first pranayama yogic breath work. You know what? If my fingers don't stay together in the next year, I'm gonna just duct tape them together, keep them that way. Cat says hi to T. Hey, William. So as we practice, like I said, we're gonna start adding in longer breath holds, and you're gonna find this becomes a meditation in and of itself. You breathe in for 4, and then hold for a count of 16, gently relaxing, and then gentle gaze, very soft gaze, right between the eyebrows. The mind goes completely silent, which is a blessing. Anyone who has any experience with anxiety knows that a quiet mind, even for a moment, is a huge blessing. He says, I'm doing good. Just had the best fish and chips. Just finishing it. Nice. She says she passed on the mushy peas. Happy to hear that. What made you pass? What made you pass on the mushy peas? Jessica says, I hope that works. I really do. It will. If you want to, now, hey, Jessica, you and I have done the 4-8 breath. So I know you got the 4 in, and I know you have the 8 exhalation. If you want to try an extended breath hold, we can do that now. We can do in a 4, hold for 16, exhale for 8 breath. And we'll do just a few rounds to see how you like it. As we hold a gentle pinch. You can do it with the Vishnu Mudra if you want, or you can just, it's very gentle. You're not seeing how hard you can clench. It's very gentle. This does a couple of things. It does create a seal, but most importantly, it triggers the mammalian dive response, which is a neurological and neurophysical brain body relaxation response. It's used, it was first studied in Indonesian divers who are renowned for deep diving on a single breath. And other animals as well that dive, they internally close their nostrils and it creates a deep relaxation response. So make sure you give it a try. We're going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. Eventually, if you can, hey Marlon, if you can breathe in for 8, hold for 16, exhale for 8, it's very profound. But we're not going to start with that. Let me know if anyone else wants to try this too. 4, 16, it's a long breath hold, and 8. Hey, toy pups. So Jessica, Anna's in, Jessica's in. Remember, here's the important thing. Seal the nose very gently. If it seems too hard to make it for 16, let the breath go. Return to breathing normally. Then, as you're holding it, and I'll be counting for you, gentle, very gentle, soft focus, and sink. Sink into that breath hold. All right. For those who are participating, if you close your eyes, I'm going to guide everyone through. Follow the breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. We're only going to do a few rounds, maybe 5, maybe 6. Let the breath settle in its own rhythm right now, breathing in through the nose, breathing out. If you want, in order to help you extend the exhalation and the inhalation, you can do that ujjayi breath, that ha sound. Now, gentle snore. Everything is done gently. Breathing in, breathing out, nice and relaxed. As we breathe in, we're going to breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch and hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and look, relax for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch, hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let the breath go. Allow it to settle in its own rhythm. Enjoy the silence that follows this breath work. Calm mind, relaxed mind, responsive body. When you're ready, open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. For those who did the breath, how did it go? It's an advanced breath work. Eventually, you can get where you breathe, as I said, breathing in for 8 and holding. You can even breathe in for 8, hold for 24, exhale for 8. Or inhale for 8, hold for 24, exhale for 12. Deeply relaxing breath. Yeah, I haven't seen Wilson for a while, Lee. But you know what? It's summertime. This is his last summer before he starts college, right? Jessica says, well, that was everything I needed. Anna says, went well, Yogi. Thank you so much. Awesome. So awesome. Don't do this while driving. Jessica, that makes me so happy to hear. It was everything you needed. There's a lot of power in breath holds. However, use sparingly because it's a powerful technique. He says, Jessica, I'll get some soup ready for your live. So Anna, I'm so glad that worked well for you too. Jessica says, I'm a little stunned. Amazing what the breath can do. I am so happy to be a breathwork instructor. I mentioned the story how I came about. I basically always knew I was going to teach meditation. I was teaching meditation for a long time, but to get the certification through the Chopra Institute was pretty big for me. Pip-Up says, we are sorry we're late. You're always here in perfect time. Chris says, breathwork really helps. Yes, it does. 100%. It helped me be a caregiver. It helped me be a more effective caregiver. It gave me, you know, I definitely found time in the morning and the evening. I got up really early. Hey, Billy Bob, to meditate, knowing how important that was. But throughout the day, I couldn't always find little spare minutes to meditate. But I could always find time to do 10 breaths. This is when I was taking care of my father. Nice to see you, Billy Bob. Shirley says, T, are you still here? Hey, Shirley. Jessica says that felt amazing. It does. Hey, Danny. Danny, how are you? Remember, it's actually an advanced breath work. I generally don't do it too much online. I think I might have done it once or twice in my members only, but I know some of us here struggle with anxiety, struggle with thought. Of course, in the absence of a thought, there really is an anxiety. So if we can quiet our thoughts, and again, even for a few moments, it has a lasting value to it. Um, so I'm gonna tell this story all the time. So pardon me, I'll tell it once more. After my father died, I had spent the previous, well more than a previous decade with him and my brother, my siblings, mainly my brother, caregivers for my mom. When my mom passed away, basically my brother and I became full-time caregivers. I had a flexible job. I had my own business, so I mainly became the main caregiver. And then after COVID, um, I shut everything down, and I was his sole caregiver. Boom. My brother was still there, but he was still working for a while. It wasn't easy for him. Told that story before. Anyway, long story short, when my father passed away, um, not only was I grieving loss of my father, it was very, very dear to me. It still is. Um, I lost that role, that identity as a caregiver. And what is a caregiver supposed to do without an object of his care? And when I asked that question, the answer came back: continue being a caregiver, but you don't need a singular object. Now you just care. Everyone. And that's when I decided I want to get that certification. I wanted to finish off my yoga education, and I wanted to offer as much breath work as I could. So that's why I'm here. I probably should put a disclaimer. Though. So, guys, we're gonna be live for about 14 more minutes. Jessica says thoughts are tricky. Thoughts are tricky. The key, though, we don't need to fight them, because that just creates more thoughts and more friction. Keeps us caught in an internal argument with ourselves. Have you ever said to your mind, "Why don't you slow down? Why don't you be quiet? Why don't you stop?" You're using thoughts to try to stop the mind from having thoughts, which is ridiculous and redundant, but we do it. We try to bargain with ourselves. The key so much isn't to stop the thoughts. And that's the key to meditation. I've probably every single person I've taught meditation to have said, I tried it before, I can't do it, my mind doesn't shut off. The brain isn't supposed to shut off. It's a thought producing machine. Jessica, we do just what we're doing. We're going to get those moments of silence. Our next step, you and I, we're going to practice some deeper meditation. But here's what we can do. Notice the thoughts right off the bat. Yes, of course you can sing. For pups. So, Jessica, we're going to notice our thoughts. Guess what? If you can notice the thoughts, that must mean something very profound. If you can notice your thoughts, you can't be your thoughts. You got to be the noticer, the witness. What an amazing thing. I'm the witness to my thoughts. Yep, there's a link there. Jason was up live. Description box. And it says, I'm the witness to my thoughts. So if we are the witness to our thoughts, we can just watch. Do you think the sky is ever affected by a single cloud passing through it? Speaking of skies and clouds, perfect timing, Toy Pups.
I know.
As always.
As always. Bonjour, ¿cómo ça va? Hola, buenos dias. Hi, Yogi. Hi, Kat.
Hey, Toy
Hi,
Pups.
Jessica. Jessica, you inspired me today, honey. I wasn't going to come. It's my Sunday. I was out and about, but I thought, why don't I find a quiet spot and I have the perfect song if you would allow me to sing for you. Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready for it?
We are.
When I'm overwhelmed within from the weight of all my sins, I need a friend to call my own. I need a house to call my home. When I'm broken down inside and there's nowhere else to hide, I need a place where I feel known. Can someone help me? Then I hear you reply, bringing teardrops to my eyes, saying, I'm not alone. Come on, you guys know this one. Oh Lord, I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I search the world till my head hurts just to find out your way is better. Oh, oh, 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 your way is better. Listen. Lord, I'm so thankful for the way that you bless me. Everything you say, making waves like a jet ski. You loved every part of me, even when I was risky. Now I see the heart in your beauty. Your way is always getting me higher. Even on my darkest days, you are a lighter. Oh Lord, I need you now more than ever. Won't you put my heart back together? Oh, oh, you're always better. Oh, oh, you're always better. When you have nowhere to turn, look up, close your eyes. Even if the words don't come, your intentions are there, and God is with you. And Jessica, you're not alone. We love you. Namaste, Yogi. Thank you. I hope you guys liked it.
I
Oh,
did.
Lord, I
Thank you.
do now more than ever. Yogi, you know that song, right?
I've only heard it on YouTube Shorts. I've never.
Yeah,
This is the first time I've heard the whole thing. So thank you for that.
it's beautiful, isn't it? It's got such great lyrics in it. I think it's called. I'm sorry. Next time I'll give you guys. I think it's called. Because I should say the name of the. It's like a gospel song. Lord, I need you now. It's beautiful. I love you. I can't see the chat. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The sun is so bright and I don't have my glasses. Hi, Chase. Hi, Anna. I think I see. And I know Jessica's there because I was wearing my glasses. Thank you
Here.
for inspiring me, Jessica. Love you, Yogi. Thank you for the breath work today. That was amazing.
You're welcome. Love you too.
Namaste and happy Sunday.
Namaste. We got more thunderstorms happening. We've already had one. Big thanks to Jace. Jace is getting ready to go live, I believe, with Dan. It's going to be another awesome Just session. Second one for Dan for today. Third one for Jace. The first one was just a warm up. That was with me. Not really a session. Shar, thanks for coming in, my friend. It's nice to see you. Shar's life and travel. Shar, I'm not subscribed to you, but I am now. I apologize. If you guys would like to subscribe, we're going to make sure I'm moderating. Make it easy for her. Jessica says, thank you, Toy Pops. I love you. Josh says, puppy mommy. Anna says, welcome to Shar. Russ says, thanks, Anna. Josh says, check out my posts so you can see my drawing. Hey, Josh, can you drop a link for it? He says, Toy Pop's great lyrics. I think, you know what? I thought Toy Pops had a very nice voice. Seems to me the last few songs, her voice has deepened. It's taken on like more soul to it. Like she's really reaching into the lyrics and offering them up as a gift to everyone. I really think that I could be wrong. It really seems to me Toy Pops is discovering herself through song and taking us along on the journey. Am I right about that, Toy Pups? Hey, Danny.
Hello, Yogi. I must apologize for not wearing a shirt, but I got my tattoos redone today, and
did you?
they're really sore. So I apologize. Okay, to everybody,
Not a problem.
for appearing shirtless here. So
Hey, Danny, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
And you said the other day you're about 240?
I'm 240 pounds. Yes. A full-fledged steel muscle.
It's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Yes.
you're actually, my impression of you, actually a really humble person.
Ooh, I don't know about that, Yogi. I mean,
No?
maybe now that I'm old, but when I was younger, I was pretty arrogant.
How old are you now?
That's a good question. Let everybody guess, okay? Chat, you guys can guess, and Yogi can guess, and whoever gets it right, what can we do for you? Whoever gets it right, I will buy you a meal. Well, I will cook.
Well.
I know. I will cook. Better. I will cook a meal for you. I will cook a meal for you.
Okay. I'm going to go, well, Josh says 55. I'm going to go right off and say 44.
Who said 55?
Josh.
Josh,
might
are
wanna-
you on drugs?
Josh might want to take that back.
60. Somebody said 60. What? 00. What does that mean? Somebody said 00? Like I'm an infant or not born yet? 22.
Toy Pup says 52. Josh
Toy Pup said 52. Pops, I'm disappointed. That's hurtful. That hurts my feelings.
Shore says 47.
Jay. Oh, Jay said 43. Jay is Jessica says 35. And Josh has now changed. Josh has revised his opinion from 50 or 60 to 33. He has now made me. This is cool. This is like perfect anti-aging medicine. He has half my age now, almost. So, 44. So, what? Well, if we were to average all these sums out, where would we be? I would say we're probably at around 35 or so.
I was thinking if we average them all out, it'd probably be about, let's say 40. If we average
40.
them out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, are you guys ready for the reveal?
Yep.
This gentleman right here, actually, I'm not a gentleman. I'm kind of a thug, but we'll just call myself gentleman. This gentleman right here is 50 years old.
Well, 50.
Yes. I know I have a baby face.
Well done preserving yourself, Danny.
See, this is the thing about medical studies, you know. I know all the secrets to longevity, and no, I don't. I was just kidding, but I have good genetics. I can't really take any credit for it.
How's your diet?
My diet is very good. I mean, I think it is good. Like my undergrad degree is actually nutrition, so I very much I don't eat any junk food. I don't eat any McDonald's. I don't eat any kind of fast food. I don't really eat out much. I cook most of my food. What does my tattoo say? This one right here, is that what you're asking about? The writing here, or
Can you give a tour? The ones that are
tour of
safe to
the
show on. The ones that are safe to show online.
the tattoos.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely. That's absolutely. I mean, everything that I have is safe to show online. I don't have any hidden tattoos. So this
All
is
right. So if we see
the
you pulling your
armor.
pants down,
What, you want me to pull my pants down?
no, I do not want you to pull your pants down.
Oh,
I'm
I was
just
gonna say
saying.
no, but like this is
All
not
the tattoos
OnlyFans.
are.
Last time I checked out, like this was only anyway. So enough of the jokes. This is the armor of God here. So if you see, if I turn to the back, you guys will see that it says armor of God on there. Can you see that?
Yep.
And this is the Bible verse where it says armor of God. So then this is one of my favorite verses from the Bible here, where it says strength and courage. And so this whole theme was, this is obviously like a gladiator armor, okay? And so this goes together with the leg armor, was all done by the same tattoo artist. So in ancient times, the Roman gladiators would have a half armor like this, and they would have the shin armor. And the reason why was because here they had a shield. So this was the shield arm, and they would protect this side, and then they had a sword here. And so when they came with a sword, this would all still be protected. And then they actually blocked with the front leg. So the back leg was not armored. So they only had the armor here on the left side, and then on the front leg. And so that's the theme of the tattoo. Now the lightning bolts are from my former military unit. So that's really the explanation for the tattoo.
Hey, how long did that take? The armor of God.
The armor of God took 4 days.
Nice.
Yeah, so 4 days of 6 hours per day.
Kat says, "Oh my God."
Where's
No.
Kat? Kat, where's Kat? Oh, Kat is here. Hi, Kat.
Yes, yeah.
Hi. I am real. You can see I'm a real person. I'm a real person. I'm not just some kind of fictional character or an alien. Well, actually, the debate about the alien is still out, but I think I'm human. I think I'm actually fully human. At least my mom claims it.
Hey, you're in Germany, right?
I am in Germany right now. Indeed, yes, sir.
But you're not from Germany.
No, well, that's not correct. Like I was born in Germany. I'm half German, half American. So my mother, who I'm visiting in Germany right now, is in Germany, and my dad, who is former military, is in the U.S. because they're divorced.
Right. Have you lived in the U.S.?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Actually, most of my life was in the U.S. So my German isn't very good. My English isn't very good neither. But coincidentally, my German is terrible.
Do you find that a hindrance in your medical practice?
That I speak German?
That your German's not that great?
No, because I don't work in Germany. I work in the U.S.
Okay, got you.
So
Gotcha.
here I don't do any work. I just scoop around on Yogi's live chat.
And the pay's horrible. I don't even pay you very well.
I know. It's all out of love for you guys. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm here is because I love you guys so much.
Josh says you speak German.
I do speak German. Hi, where's Josh? I didn't see that comment. Oh, what am I doing here? Hey, hang on. Did you see these lightning fast MMA fighter reactions? I almost dropped it, but then I boom elbowed it and I caught it. So
I did see that.
that was impressive.
Very impressive.
So so you, Josh, do you want me to say something in German?
Can you read what he just wrote?
Ich auch. Ich bin eigentlich yeah, he's basically saying that he's also part German. And he says, good job, Danny.
He speaks several languages, actually.
Oh, he does, okay. And ja means yes. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows that. And Toy Pops is now speaking German as well. Holy moly, we have a real German community in here. But then again, Pops speaks almost any language. And when she speaks the language, surprisingly, she sounds completely native.
Pretty good at that.
She's pretty darn, I mean, not only good, like you can almost say she's pretty amazing at that. Pops, you are amazing. I love you. but not as much as Kat. I love Kat just a little bit more than Pups. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I love you both equally.
I think now you're covering your bases.
See,
smart man.
not
Very smart.
only, see, Yogi, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, it's not only what I have in here, but it's also what I have in here.
Hey, you got a few minutes to demonstrate some Muay Thai?
For you, Yogi, always. Not only just a few minutes, I will demonstrate as long as you want me to. What do you want me to demonstrate?
You know, one thing that a lot of people might not know, that there's actually a little bit of a spiritual practice that goes along with Muay Thai.
That's true. Yeah.
And almost like a prayer in the opening ceremony before a match.
True.
Any way you could demonstrate some of that?
The Wu Cry. I can, because my style of Muay Thai is actually a Dutch. So it's the Dutch Muay Thai, not the Thai Muay Thai, and we don't do that dance before. So I don't know how to do the Wu. I know a bit of the Wu Cry. I mean, I can demonstrate a bit, like, but it's not. Here's a disclaimer: this is not authentic, and it's not. Oh, my phone is there. You go. And my phone is. Sorry, it's a disclaimer that this is not authentic Thai Muay Thai, but the Wu Cry is basically where they do this kind of motions like this. And basically what that is, it is a blocking technique. So it's like, this is how we block kicks, and this is how we block punches and or kicks. So when they move around, it's a warm-up. It's both a warm-up as well as what Yogi said, it's a spiritual kind of practice to get your mind calmed down and focused on the fight that's coming. Kat is saying, please demonstrate CPR on a capybara. Kat, if I had a capybara here, I would totally do that for you. I just don't have a capybara. I can ask my mother, but she's not a capybara, unfortunately.
Can you substitute a pillow?
Can I substitute? What can I do?
If you take a pillow and you say, this is representing
a pillow
that has a pillow, yep, for your head, that has stopped breathing. And if it does,
I guess we should ask Kat. Would that be acceptable for you, Kat, if I use the pillow instead of a capybara and we just pretend that it's a capybara? Kat's not. Kat is shocked. I think Kat might need some CPR. Kat, do you need CPR? Josh is saying I can teach you some Russian. I already know Russian. Johnny Kalashnikov I patroni patupat. So I don't know, Yogi. What are we going to do here? Kat is not responding. Kat is unresponsive. I don't know what to do with Kat. Kat is riling around on the floor. Even Jack is stunned. Yeah, Jack is always stunned. Jack sleeps most of the time. So. Spanish, Portuguese, Hindi, German, Dutch, French. Boy, Pups, you are a language talent. I have to say that. And then snipers, if Danny ever shot those invisible arrows from the imaginary typo, yes, I can do that for you. So when I finish my opponents, when I knock them out, I go like this. That's my imaginary typo.
So you get an answer from Kat. Hey, sniper.
Kat is saying, I would like you to just pretend there is a cup without a pillow. Okay. What, do you want me to just do CPR in the air then? How would we do that?
But first, you got to help us visualize the imaginary capybara.
Okay. Let's do that together then. Kat, Yogi, I want to introduce you to my good friend, the capybara. He is, I do a short patient presentation. Well, he's not actually my patient. He's a capybara. So, but he's imaginary. Let's say he's an imaginary capybara patient.
Does he have a name?
He is a 32-year-old capybara who presented to the emergency room with difficulty breathing. also known as dyspnea or shortness of breath, SOB. But SOB also stands for something else. So basically what happened after that is that Bob collapsed. And now we are going to have to assess whether there is need for CPR or not. So I will walk you through this. The first thing that I will do, I'm going to have to remove my phone from here or move it over here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to Bob. I'm going to say, hello, Bob, can you hear me? And if Bob is not responding to that, then I know that we have a scale called AVPU, A-V-P-U. A stands for alert, V stands for voice only, P stands for, gosh, I forgot, doesn't matter, and U stands for unresponsive. Oh, P stands for pain, of course. I really am a doctor, I promise. So now that he is not responding to either he's not alert because he's not responding to my voice, and he's also not responding to what I'm saying. So he's not A, he's not V. So now I have to determine whether he's P or U. That's really important. So I'm going to pinch it. I'm going to do a trap squeeze right here. I'm going to demonstrate on me. So I'm coming and squeezing the trap, and Bob is still unresponsive. So now I know he's unresponsive. Now I'm going to have to determine whether he's only unresponsive or whether he is in cardiac arrest, which is actually CPR is only for cardiac arrest. It is not the treatment for unresponsiveness. So what I will do now is I will do a 10-second ABC. ABC stands for airway, breathing, and circulation. So I will feel for the carotid pulse. I don't know if capybaras have a carotid pulse, but I'm assuming they do. So we're going to feel for the carotid pulse. I am going to observe whether his chest is rising or not. And I'm going to listen with my ear whether there are any kind of breath sounds. If there are no breath sounds and I cannot feel a pulse, that is now the reason why I would initiate CPR. But before I initiate CPR, what I want to do is I want to shout for help, because I can do CPR for a long time. If I don't get a defibrillator, all that CPR is going to be worthless. So, help, can somebody please help me? I need somebody to call 911 and tell the people that we have a cardiac arrest or code red, and I need an ambulance and a defibrillator as soon as possible. Now I am going to get onto the chest, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to interlace my fingers like this, and I am going to push hard and fast. People always say, you guys know the song Staying Alive, Staying Alive, ba, 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 Staying Alive, Staying Alive. That will be the rhythm, but it really doesn't matter, okay? What is important is that you do it relatively fast, that you allow for recoil, okay? You cannot just do this. A lot of people go here and they just push down, down, down. You have to actually come back up, because in order for the heart to fill, you have to take the pressure off the chest. You cannot just lean on the chest the entire time, okay? And what I want to do is I want to do a compression rate of about 100 beats per minute, okay? Which is equivalent to the rhythm of that Staying Alive sound. But it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So as long as you're doing it, I'm going to do it on the table so you can actually see what it looks like. As long as you're doing it like this, it's okay. Now, where do you want to put your hands? You want to put the hands centrally right here over the sternum, because the heart sits right here like this. So you want to compress the heart. CPR, by the way, for the people who don't know this, stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. So the whole function of cardiopulmonary resuscitation is to take over the function of the heart and the function of the lungs. Okay, so by pressing down on the heart, I am simulating the actual pumping action of the heart, where the heart goes boom, 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 boom. And that coincidentally is exactly the same kind of rhythm that I want to use when I do the chest compression. So as naturally as possible. So boom, boom, I'm compressing. Boom, 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 boom. Now, when I say fast and deep, that's what we say in emergency medicine. Fast and deep means we want to go about 6 centimeters deep. That's about 3 inches for y'all Americans. And 3 inches is possibly going to break some ribs. Okay, don't worry about that. When you have somebody who is in cardiac arrest, you would rather break the ribs than not being able to get the heart to pump, okay? Because you're basically taking over the function of the heart. So you do the chest compressions for about 30 seconds, or you do it for 30 seconds, and then you do 2 rescue breaths. And the way that you do that is you go to the mouth, you tip the head forward, up like this, and you are putting your lips on the other person's lips, and you form a seal. And yes, Kat, we're not kissing, we're really actually doing breath work. So we're breathing in slowly for them. So we're blowing our air like this into the person. Now, what you don't want to do, and listen very carefully, you don't want to go like, because what you do is you overinflate the lungs and the person is going to spit everything out. If you're overinflating the lungs, all the pressure is going to go on the GI tract and the GI tract is going to empty itself, okay? Don't do that. It's not really a good thing, okay? So go very slowly and don't put too much air into the lungs. So just go, watch the chest rise, and when it has risen enough, then stop. Don't put any more air in the lungs. You do that 2 times, then you get right back onto the chest, and you follow up by another 30 compression. You do that for as long as you can until you get tired or until the defibrillator comes. And if you can't do it anymore, you ask somebody else to take over and do CPR for you. That's my short lesson on capybara CPR.
Since we're imagining, did the capybara pull through?
The capybara made it. The capybara was able to be resuscitated because when I put the defibrillator on, I actually found out that it is a shockable rhythm. There are shockable and non-shockable rhythms. And the shockable rhythm is, for example, it basically is a rhythm, any rhythm that can be used, that the defibrillator can be used for. So the defibrillator was able to be used, the capybara's heart restarted, and the capybara is now happily back with its own capybara family, and we are just all one happy capybara family together. So
Danny?
thank goodness for
Thank
Kat and
goodness.
the capybara suggestion. So
Danny, right now, as a vegan, you just became my hero.
why?
You saved the capybara's life.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
you.
you, Yogi. And Kat, I appreciate Kat even more because that was such a great suggestion. Because Kat knows how much I love capybaras, and to be able to save a life of a capybara, I mean, Kat, that's like priceless.
Josh suggested using your thumbs.
What's that?
Using your thumbs because capybaras need to be treated like a baby.
I'm
use
like
your thumbs.
way behind in chat, so I'm just going to go way to the bottom.
There you go.
So the thumbs you would use on a baby or a child. It depends on how old the baby or child is. At some point, when you do chest compressions, you actually use your thumb like this on a baby. You wouldn't do it on a child. On a child, you would do regular adult chest compressions.
Awesome. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Awesome. I've never been called awesome in my life. Never, ever. No, just kidding. I have.
Well, you definitely earned that praise today.
I love that community here, full of positivity and praise, and you guys are the best. You guys know that you are the best.
JR says, "Can you show and explain the best way to do a question mark kick?"
I don't understand what that has to do with CPR, but I can do it.
Well, in case JR knocks someone out, and he wants to.
I see. So he wants to knock him out and then perform resuscitation. JR, as a professional, I would advise against that, but I will show you how to do a question mark kick. Okay, so my fight stance is a bit different once again because it's not traditional Muay Thai, but rather it is Dutch Muay Thai, which is a combination out of Muay Thai or Thai Muay Thai, Kyokushin karate, and boxing. So the question mark kick would be where I fake the low kick. So I'm basically coming up here, I'm faking the low kick, and then I'm coming up high over top to kick to the head. Now what I'm not gonna do for you, JR, as much as I love you, I'm not gonna kick to the head because otherwise I don't know if I should share this on chat, but maybe I should. Let's just say I got some piercings in some sensitive areas, and if I kick to the head right now, I would hemorrhage, okay? We don't want to see that, okay?
No, we do not.
So the question mark kick would be that I'm kicking down here. I want to rotate this hand through. This is what So by the way, the power all comes from the core. Okay, when people kick, they think, "Oh, I got to kick out of my leg." No, that's not where the power comes from. The power comes from the rotation of your core. And in order to fully rotate, this hand has to come through. So what you want to do is you want to rotate here. This hand protects. And I have to show you my foot because that's really key. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. I might have to hold my. I'm on that. Do you want to say hi, mother, to the chat? Y'all want to meet my mother?
Of course.
Come here. It doesn't matter. This is my mother.
Hello. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine.
Good. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
You have an amazing son.
Yeah. Well, I'm very proud of him.
It should be. He's a doctor. He's a very spiritual person, and he's a fighter. That's a great combination. Our friend.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the first time that I've ever heard my mom saying she's proud of me. No, I'm just kidding.
That's true.
He says we can see.
My mother is
why she's
only
proud of him.
my mother is only saying that because she's on TV right now. Otherwise, she would never say that.
We
Not
put her on
true.
the spot. We put
Not
her on the spot.
She's saying not true.
Not true.
Okay,
Okay.
mother, they want me to demonstrate a question mark kick. Unless you want to demonstrate. My mother does Muay Thai as well.
Does she?
No, she doesn't. Okay, here we go. Question mark kick coming up. Ready? So we wanted you. Sorry, I wanted to show you the question. That's what my mother kind of. So what you want to do is with the foot. This is my pivot foot. In order to get the power, I have to turn my heel like so, and that heel is then pointed to the person that I'm kicking. Okay, so I'm rotating on here to be able to get maximum power. So what it looks like in essence, and the way I would practice this, by the way, if you want to practice it, I will rotate all the way through. So I would actually kick here and then spin around and then come back into my fight stance. Okay, I don't know if you guys see this. Maybe I'll so you basically do this, kick over, and then you rotate back into your fight stance. Now in reality, obviously you don't want to turn your back to your opponent, but what you do want to do is you want to get maximum power to basically break the bone right here. This is the femur, this bone right here in your leg is called the femur. You try to break that to disable the person. And the question mark kick would be that you fake down to low and then you come down. Instead of coming down, you bring the leg up and you kick high. So in essence, it looks like this. You pull back and then you come up high.
I see that often.
There you go, JR. That was a question mark kick for you, or the anatomy of the question mark kick.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Danny. I see that often in Muay Thai, turning the back in a spin, and not a miss kick, but they'll do a kick and then they'll spin all the way around. And you said something important. You generally don't want to do that.
You don't. The only time that you want to do it is if you're using your elbow. So there are ways. Oh my gosh, there's so much people. Like I can't. Are you keeping up with it? It says, Danny, your mom is gorgeous. We see where you get your good luck from. My good luck. I don't know if you mean my good looks, because I mean you can't really mean good looks because I'm ugly as hell. So, but yeah. So probably she means luck. Yeah, I'm quite lucky to have my mom. I have to say that. So, okay. The only way that you want to do this when you're fighting and you want to turn your back is you come here and you keep eye contact for as long as you can. It's not so much turning the back as much as it is when you turn, you can't see what's happening. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to keep eye contact, and then I'm going to pivot around as quickly as possible, and I'm going to come with a back elbow. Okay, so I would do this, I would do this punch, 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 or something, and then I would turn here, and then I would come with the back elbow. So in reality, what it looks like is this, I'm turning, and it's very quick. That's okay, but I would only recommend it for experienced fighters. I would not recommend it for beginners because it's quite difficult to put it into practice, and it's very easy that somebody, if you're not fast enough, comes and grabs you, and then you're done.
Right. This has been really informative, Danny.
And Josh says, I'm not ugly, I'm beautiful. Well, I'm beautiful from the inside. I'm definitely not beautiful from the outside. So,
hey, Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That's true. I love elbows. JR says, yeah, I love elbows. Train them a lot. So elbows, if you talk about elbows, you know, you have different elbows. You have the up elbow, you have the side elbow, and you have the down elbow. And the way that you do these is basically that you're keeping this hand here and you're rotating here, here, or here. So the side elbow is not really, when people often do this wrong, they come here. There's a time, never say never, never say always. So they're all variations on this, but the standard elbow is really out of the fighting stance, and without moving that protective hand, you come over the top and you rotate it up, and you want to cut with this part right here. Because that, when you come down like this, that cuts the face. Josh is saying, I say you're handsome. Josh, thank you very much. But I know that I'm pretty ugly, so flattery will get you nowhere.
I've heard the fighter stance referred to as the keeping the bird in the cage. That
Okay.
you always want the bird in the cage. So when you're throwing the jab, the bird's in the cage. Throwing an elbow, the bird's in the cage. Correct.
So what you're talking about, Yogi, is the guard. Okay, so we have different guards. Guard is dependent on distance. Okay, so if I'm way out here, I don't need no guard. I can do whatever and the closer I'm coming to the person, the more I want to bring my hand up. And from here, my guard will change. So I have a very wide guard like this, from a distance, because I have long reach, I have long arms, and I try to fight at a distance. But if I'm in close, this is obviously not going to work. So the closer I come, the more the hands have to come in, all the way to where I'm then in here or on the street in here, because I don't want to have fists on street fighting. I want to have open hands on street fighting. And this here closing is only if I'm really close. If I'm far away, I have a different guard. So I don't know if that explains I don't know if that's even what you asked me. I don't know why I'm rambling about this, but
That's
yeah.
right. I'm just sort of freewheeling some questions to allow you to whatever comes up.
Kat has asked me why I had surgery on my back. Very observant, Kat. I mean, wow. I did have surgery on my back because I was a professional athlete. I never wanted to be a doctor. That was never my dream. My dream was to be a professional football quarterback. And I went to university and played quarterback at a D1 school. And unfortunately, I got injured on my way to the NFL and never made the NFL. And then I had to have a different plan and decided that because of the really shoddy medical care that I got, that surely I must be able to do better, and went to med school to try to help people.
How's your back nowadays?
Really good. I mean, I don't know. I had 2 surgeries, so not only did I have one, so like my range is a bit limited. Like you see this part down here doesn't really move, so I can only go down to here. But I mean, it doesn't really stop me from doing anything. Like, I mean, I'm not 100% anymore, but no, Danny, you told me you had SX in Germany. Do you mean symptoms by SX? Because symptoms is S and then a small x. But what does the SX mean? You know, Yogi?
I don't.
Kat, could you clarify what SX means? Because I'm not sure, unless you're talking about symptoms. But symptoms is like I said, capital S and then small x.
Hi, Anna Marie.
What year did I play college football, and what school and what number? So I'm old. You have to remember that. I played college football in 2000. I started in 1999 and played all the way from 1999 to 2003. I played at SMU, and my number was number 7 because that's my birthday. Surgery.
Hey,
I did have surgery no, I had surgery in Germany. You're absolutely right, Kat, but I'm in Germany right now. So
you have a favorite
Jessica
quarterback?
says, I know who you are. No. You do? Oh my God, I love it. Josh says, oh my God, I love SMU. Yes, so do I. And Pup says, you are inspirational, Danny. Danny is spelled Danny, pups, but we'll forgive you for that. Thank you for coming up on your stream, on your live stream. It's not my live stream, it's Yogi's. Yogi's is kind enough to have me and to put up with me. It was amazing in everything that I shared. Most of the time I just ramble, pups. Most of the time I just so I don't know how amazing it was, but
Hey, do you have a favorite quarterback?
do you have a favorite quarterback, like on the professional level or on the college level?
Professional, like all time. Doesn't have to
All
be current.
time, my all-time favorite quarterback would be, well, I mean, Tom Brady would certainly be up there. But I think, like, from a purely technique and like in terms of talent wise, I would actually have to say Joe Burrow is probably the best quarterback.
Okay.
And Anna says, "Nice to meet you, Danny." And Anna, it is a pleasure meeting you as well. And Josh said, "Danny, I honestly thought you were 18." That's a good one.
All right, Danny, I'm gonna have to cut things off
Yes,
a little bit.
please.
We
And
hit an hour and a half. That's a longish stream for me.
too long. I mean, I don't know how you guys put up with me for that long. I would have kicked myself off a long time ago, but
I enjoy your company. Hey, sometime I'd like to ask you how your work through A Course in Miracles is going.
absolutely. I still have my Course of Miracles book right here, and I'm working through it as we go along. And yeah, I mean, in a short answer, it's going really well. I'm really enjoying the book, and I find it very helpful. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for bringing it to my attention. Actually, it was Kat who brought it to my attention. So thank you, Kat, for bringing it to my attention.
Kat's an amazing teacher.
Kat is an amazing person, not only an amazing teacher.
Yep. So, and I'm really glad that you picked it up and that you're working with it.
Thank you. So am I.
Josh was knocked out last night. That's not good, Josh.
That's definitely not good. I mean,
hey, I have one last question for you.
Go ahead.
Knowing what you know nowadays about the micro trauma that occurs playing football,
The micro trauma, yeah.
And what would you say to parents who are considering having their kids play football?
Yogi, leave it up to you to ask the good questions. What would I say to parents? I'm split. From the medical perspective, I can tell you football is certainly not a healthy sport. From a passion perspective, I would say football is an amazing sport because it teaches you so much about yourself. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you teamwork. It teaches you how to persevere. Now, I guess everybody would have to decide for themselves the risk for injury or long-term damage and the value that football brings to your child's life. So I think that's a personal decision whether or not people should play football.
Right. It's a good answer. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Right, Danny.
Yes.
Anytime you want to come up.
I appreciate that. I mean, I wouldn't invite myself again because I'll have to forewarn you. I can talk and talk and talk and talk, and if you invite me too often, you're not going to get rid of me. So
I'll take that risk. Danny.
Oh, that's great. Listen, I want to wish everybody a happy Sunday and many blessings to you. I love you guys. I love, by the way, Ted, I love it that you end your live stream always with reminding people how much they are loved. So I want to do that as well. I want to remind you how much you're loved. If you're going through a difficult time in terms of, I know, Pops, you're struggling at the moment. The opposite of fear is love. And the more we can love, the less anxiety, depression, all these mental health issues that we have. Not that we can love them away, that doesn't work, but we can certainly hope to lessen them by loving people. So I want to remind you that you're all loved, and I want to wish you a very good Sunday.
That's going to be the closing message. I got nothing to add to that. Danny, you did it perfectly.
Wow.
Thank you. Namaste, my friend.
Namaste.
Take care, guys. We will see you at 5:25. Love you guys.